some will run away, some will stay. So me before I get into a serious relationship with someone, mom test kwanza namwambia ukakuwa na mtu akona sugar. How will you take it? So ukisikia tu notion venye anakupea negative or positive. Some are negative, most will be. It's not easy pia ku accept msi yako na.
I know.
So mimi I think the only thing you nisaidia ni jumini DJ na mrasta. Kama si ready.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is where we discuss about social issues and matters that affect the entire community, cutting across the socio-economic status. Today we are going to talk about diabetes in children and young adults. And did you know that it is estimated that 15 million adults and 36,000 children in sub-Saharan Africa live with diabetes? This is according to a study that was done in 2012. Today we have a guest that is going to tell us a bit about himself, his journey living with diabetes, and how his journey has been. I'll allow him to introduce himself and then I'll pick it from there. Karibu.
Santi. Hi guys, I am DJ Van. My real names are, I am Vanon Alvin Doita, but my stage name is DJ Van. I am a DJ, I'm a comedian, and I write scripts for TV shows.
Tell us, Van, about your journey. When did you discover that you are diabetic? How did you take it? And how was it? How has the journey been so far?
I can say the journey has been both good and bad, but 75% I can say it's bad. Because I found out I was diabetic back in 2016. It was just I just had a random head rush like for a whole week. So it's mainly assumed tuni na umwana kichwa. So like I took the painkillers and stuff, but in the long run it was not adding up because I used to go to the loo like 5 times in an hour. You wonder what's up. So I found out back in 2016. That's when I was diagnosed, and mine was not hereditary. Mine was because of the long bad lifestyle that I chose, eating habits.
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Okay. So yours was not like from the lineage.
No.
It was because of lifestyle.
Lifestyle, exactly. Yeah.
How has it been? How was it? How did you take it? There's a young person there who has been diagnosed right now with diabetic, and they are really feeling down.
Yeah,
how was the journey for you?
It was tough. It took me 1 year to accept that I have diabetes. Apparently, I was first diagnosed with the type 2. That was a wrong diagnosis, and then later on I was diagnosed with type 1. So when I found out that I was type 1 diabetic, then I was told mine is I will inject myself insulin for the rest of my life. It was not easy to take. It was very difficult. It took me a whole year to accept. So it's not easy, but the moment you everything even in life, the moment you accept a situation, it's a part of healing, but it's not full healing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a part of healing.
Of the healing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can just imagine after you're just living a normal life, completely normal, living your life to the fullest, and then here you are just told that you are diabetic and you need to inject yourself with insulin for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
How expensive is it?
It is so expensive. First of all, the first day that I was diagnosed, a normal person's sugar is supposed to be 4 to 8.
Yeah.
But the machine even didn't read my sugar. Mine was above 44.
It was beyond.
Yeah, it was above 44. So I was admitted and put. I took almost 10. It was 9 to 10 liters of water. I was put drip the whole night. Exactly. So that was costly. It came about 25k and stuff because it's per drip is 3,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then insulin every month. You have to, there are people who use insulin one insulin in a month, but there are some. The content of insulin you use it's like it's not prescription. Exactly.
Prescription only.
Exactly only. So when the doctor tells you take 10 units in the morning, 8 in the evening, it's the normal prescription. The night insulin will be lesser than the morning one,
okay.
because you are more active during the day. So during the night, you can be told to inject 8 units, during the morning 12, just to balance.
Okay.
Yes, it's not that cheap, but we just deal with it.
Okay.
It's 15. The insulin is 1500, and then you have to buy every like 2 weeks or every month. It depends. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Wow, that must be very, very expensive, and especially for a person out there struggling financially to afford 1500 per month,
yeah,
per every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
That is 3,000 per month.
Exactly.
Do we have like any organizations that support?
Not that I know of, but I only know of the city council hospitals, where when you attend their clinics, they tend to like give you a fairer price for the insulin, or some are even free. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I can just imagine, Van, your lifestyle has changed. You are used to drinking tea with sugar.
Exactly.
You are used to eating anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell me about that. How did your lifestyles change?
My lifestyle fully changed because I had to drop everything. I just had to accept that I'm not normal anymore.
Yes.
Because even the smallest of mandazi, of white mandazi that you take, I'll be the one suffering at night because I cannot sleep. It usually raises your... And then when the sugar is high, you have eyesight problems. Sometimes you lose your hearing.
Okay.
And then you have like a heavy migraine, like it's hata siku actually normal
yeah, I can imagine.
Exactly. So like I had to transform from hizo pizza sijui KFC to now mama mboga makienyeji. The best thing about diabetic too, it's because it's something like you are your own doctor. That's what my doctor told me. Because if you just check your diet, it's something manageable. It's not like a death sentence.
Wow.
Things that kill people are accidents and maybe cancer stage 4. But about that, diabetes is something that you can just manage through food stuff. Mostly you do more of greens than any other type of food. Yeah.
Well, I like what you've said, that being diagnosed to be diabetic, it's not a death sentence.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah.
You can live with it. You can. It is manageable, and you can live your life to the fullest. Like, you tell us about your journey as a DJ.
I started DJing back in 2014. I was like 2 years after high school. I used to study in KU, but I cut off my studies. Watoto wadogo wasome kwanza. So I got a gig. I was actually DJing at a gig at KWS. It was a gig. It was just a random gig. So I had a DJ pal who was mixing there. So I just took her. So katikati ya set yake akimix ikakuwa acha niende lu wanishikilie narudi. So mi kumshikilia mimi sikujua namwibia job. So nilimshikilia, then I didn't know who was in the audience. So there's a Hindi, I've forgotten his name. It's a Hindi guy. He's like one of the top guys at K24. So he just came over and told me, hey, you should come to my show on Friday. Evo. So he kind of show once, then he called me for another show. Then that's how I landed a TV job at K24.
Wow.
Yeah, that back in 2015.
You are just escorting your friend.
Yeah, for sure.
And she excused herself to visit the washroom.
Yeah, for sure. That's how it got.
That's when God visited.
Kabisa.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, I like that. Your time had come, and when your time is right. One thing about life and God, the way God functions, nobody can take what belongs to you.
For sure.
And when the time is right, it's right.
Yeah,
it's like childbirth. A childbirth cannot be postponed to tomorrow. It's year and year. Yeah. Okay. Tell us, what challenges have you faced? Being a young man, what challenges have you faced? Talk to a young lady out there, a young man out there who is going through the same.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Diabetic it's a very challenging. I cannot call it a disease because this is more of a condition than a disease. The issue is you'll always feel left out when you visit like social places.
Yeah.
Like for example, when you go to a wedding, most of the caterers do not consider diabetics at a function.
Sure.
So they only cook one type 1 meal. So you have to go there. You have to like ujinyime usikule. So you have to carry your own food stuff. You have to carry greens. You have to carry, and then you have pals maybe who are wale watu wako na club. You can't go to the club because you'll be left out. You just have to drink water. That's the only thing you can drink at a club. And then there's this notion that people usually say that you can, when you're diabetic, you can drink these Coke Zeros and what. That's a myth. That's a myth. Coke Zero still has sugar in it. Yeah, it's even worse. Even you'd rather even take like the real Coca-Cola. Okay. Yeah. So this thing has imenisumbua sana, but we just the only thing is just accepting. You can't say move on because it's there because for life. And then you are told you are your only doctor, and then you are the only person who can like treat yourself. And so you have to like be disciplined for you. Yeah, but it's kwa social life inaku.
You are restricted in social life. I can just imagine you are going for a gig and then there. As in, it's not accommodative. And I think whatever they're called, what the people who cook these things, they need to be considerate also. They need to be considerate because you are leaving some people out. They may not be many, but they need to be considered also and be together with the rest.
Yeah, for sure.
For a young person, Van, who is just living the way you are living, how has dating been for you? Do they run away? Because these people can really run away from,
that's another thing. Some will run away, some will stay. So me before I get into a serious relationship with someone, mom test kwanza namwambia ukakuwa na mtu akona sugar. How will you take it? So ukisikia tu notion venye anakupea negative or positive. Some are negative, most will be. It's not easy pia ku accept msi yako na. I know. So mimi I think the only thing you nisaidia ni jumini DJ na mrasta. Kama si ready. But now the other side,
I think I need to make a mind.
The other side now, people will run away. Some will stay. That's why I've not been dating since I was diagnosed. I've never dated.
You need to date. You are not some young man. So stop running away, you people. But when the time is right, and I believe in this because it has worked for me. When the time is right, there are no struggles.
Yeah, for sure.
Things just fall into place and the puzzle is complete. I want to thank you so much for taking your time and having this conversation. I believe that it will help a young person out there. Kindly continue subscribing, like, switch on the notification bar so that you can continue being notified when you are posting such educative videos. From me and DJ Van, we say bye.